All right. This is Big Ronnie saying if you don't watch this guy's YouTube channel, you're making a big mistake.
What is up, everybody? OGP back with you for another video. Today, I am going to be talking about some concerns that I've been hearing from some subscribers, and even specifically, the Fluffy Gamer had mentioned this issue as well. And that is that some of you are not receiving notifications when I go live or upload videos. And I emailed YouTube about that and asked them, was I doing something wrong? Was there something I could do? Basically, what's going on? So they responded to my email, and I'm going to go over that with you. And so if any of you are not receiving notifications, maybe this will help for me or other channels, whoever. But also, I'm just trying to understand why I have over 5,100 subscribers and only get 500 to 1,000 views per video. So just looking into that, trying to figure it out and help you out, help me out. And hopefully there's some of you out there that this video will benefit. After that, we can go ahead and talk about whatever. The UFC fights today were great, so we can address that if that was something you're interested in. Fat Samurai guy and I were messaging back and forth, just going crazy watching the fight. So that was a lot of fun. We'll get into that after we talk about this issue here that I was experiencing with some of you with YouTube. So hopefully you can all hear me very well. Joe Shipley, Zach K, Big Bird, how are you all doing tonight? Appreciate you jumping on the live. And there's a reason that I didn't post anything earlier about this, and that was I just wanted you to know if you got a notification for this video, then you're probably okay. And I won't spend all night on this. So if you're here, waiting to talk about other things, like maybe more about Cinestalker and my adventure on St. Paddy's Day or whatever else, we'll get to that before too long. But right off the bat, I did want to address the issue here. And I have specifically heard from a few viewers, like I said, that they were not receiving notifications when I went live. And so that was kind of alarming to me. So I notified YouTube, and this is what they responded with. Let me go ahead and pull this up, and I'll make it as big as possible so you can read it here. And I copied and pasted it to Word because I didn't need all my email stuff broadcast out there. So anyways, starting off, they just respond, "Hi, Philip. Thank you for reaching out to us. Hope you're enjoying, and I hope you're all doing well." Wow. My phone alarm just started going off here, and that threw me off. My apologies. Let me start this over. "Thank you for reaching out to us, and I hope you're doing well. Notifying your audience when you have new uploads on your channel is a great way to gain traction for all the exciting and creative ideas you put into your content. I understand how important this feature is to our creators as you try to grow your channel. Let me share a few details that may help you." So there's going to be a few things that we're going to review. And if you're not getting notifications from me or other people, that you follow, this could help. So just a few different things here that we'll go through. And this whole email is like just a page and a half here, so it's not too much. So she says, after checking your channel thoroughly, I found that there are no issues that should be affecting the notifications your subscribers should receive. So my channel's in good standing. And if any other YouTubers out there are having issues with, not their subscribers not getting notifications, that is one thing you want to check. Make sure you're in good standing with YouTube, which I am. So then she says, there are a total of 10.1% of your subscribers that have the notifications enabled for your channel, while 4.3% turned on both notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. So really only 4.3% of the 5,133 subscribers I have as of right now are actually getting all the notifications when I post or upload something. So moving on here, you can also see that 100% of your subscribers who enabled the notifications for your channel receive a notification for your video entitled Recycling and Target when it was published at this link. So that was nice that, she actually, you could tell this was specifically written to me, not just a canned email that they responded. So by her seeing the Recycling and Target video, everybody that is subscribed and has hit the bell, and maybe we don't all know what the bell is, we'll talk about that in a second. Everybody that is subscribed and hit the bell had received that notification. I've also checked with our product team, and there are currently no known issues with sending notifications. And she'll go back. She goes into that again a little bit later on in the email here. But to talk about subscribing, when you go on a YouTube channel and you hit subscribe, there's a little bell next to it. If the bell has a line through it, your notifications are turned off. So you want to hit subscribe, and then that bell, if there's a line through it, you need to hit the bell. Sometimes it will prompt you to adjust your settings. Well, if you don't have that bell set, you will not receive the notification. So you want to check and be sure you're subscribed and hit the bell. Also, if you unsubscribe to a channel and resubscribe, it will reset your settings. It will turn off the bell. So you need to hit the bell again if you unsubscribe and resubscribe. So if you have questioned why you're not getting notifications and tried saying, well, maybe I'll unsubscribe and resubscribe and see if that fixes the problem, you also have to make sure that you're hitting that bell as well so that you'll get the notifications. So if your viewers aren't receiving notifications, start by sending them this troubleshooter. And I'm going to post a link for that down below. I should have done that before, but I'll post it at the bottom of, in the video description here. Once I'm done yapping, I'll put the link. Below are the most common reasons viewers don't receive notifications. So here we go, right here. They are not actually subscribed to your channel, but are confused by recommended video notifications. So if you're not actually subscribed and you're just seeing that my videos were recommended to you, it's probably because you're subscribed to Cinestalker, Wet Movie One, and there is for creators, there is a section where it will tell you who, like, if people watch your videos, who they're also watching. And so that's why I could tell you if you're subscribed to Wet Movie One, Cinestalker, Cool Duder, Fluffy Gamer is definitely one of them. Oh man, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, he's a big YouTuber. He just moved to Florida. I can't believe I can't remember his name. The Daily Woo, Adam the Woo. So a lot of the folks that are watching those creators are also watching my videos. So if you're seeing in the notification section, the recommended video notifications, if my videos are popping up there, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're subscribed. It just means that YouTube thinks you might enjoy my videos because you enjoy their videos. So you'll want to make sure, and again, if you click on the video and you like my content, and I hope everybody does, I hope everybody wants to be subscribed. I hope you'll check the subscribe and make sure you are subscribed. And again, hit that bell. So their bell icon setting is set to personalized rather than all notifications. This resets if they unsubscribe and resubscribe. So if you have your notifications, the bell, like when you hit it and it asks you about your settings, if you have it set to personalized, you're not going to receive all notifications. So my recommendation is figure out who on YouTube you want to be subscribed to and subscribe to whoever, but the bell, if you want notifications from them, go and hit the bell for everybody and turn on all notifications. But if there's content that you don't really care to see unless you're actually seeking it out, but you do want to be subscribed, then you could unclick the bell so where you're not receiving notifications. But you want to receive all notifications and then determine with the bell for each channel. So it can be a little confusing, but you want to be subscribed and have the bell clicked to receive notifications. Their greater YouTube notifications are set to none for channel notifications. So that's in your settings on YouTube, in your account settings. If you put none, then you are going to receive no notifications. And that's not the case for most of you, because you wouldn't be surprised to not receive a notification from me if you were receiving no notifications at all. It's just the folks that were receiving notifications for, say, What Movie 1, but then not myself. So you do want to check your settings there. Also, you have to be logged in. If you are, for example, if you, this happens commonly with Google Chrome. If you're on Google Chrome or if you're on Facebook, for example, this is a good one. If you're on Facebook and I share a video on Facebook and you click it, it might not open it in the YouTube app. It might open that in the Facebook app. Or with Google Chrome, it might open it in the Google Chrome app. You may not necessarily be logged in to YouTube on those apps. So if you're not logged into YouTube or if you don't have the app for YouTube on your phone and you're just going through Facebook or Google Chrome or whatever your browser might be, you want to make sure that you're logged in, or else, again, you will not receive notifications. Their device level notifications are overriding YouTube settings. So again, like on my phone, I don't like to be bugged in the middle of the night. I have every single notification on my phone turned off, aside from a text message. I don't know how many people I'm subscribed to anymore, but there would be bells going off all day long. I'm on YouTube enough that I see when other folks are uploading videos that I might be interested in or going live when I have that time. So if, for example, What Movie 1, Cinestalker, if somebody like that is live and I have the time and I'm available, I'll jump on, chat with them, or maybe join them. But that is another thing. If you have all your notifications turned off on your phone, that could be the reason you're not receiving notifications as well. So there are two other reasons viewers may not be receiving notifications. They already receive the maximum number of notifications from your channel that day. That's not a problem for me. I'm not uploading more than one video a day. Now, I might post early in the morning, like a little YouTube post saying, hey, later today I'm going live, but that would only be like 2 posts. The other day I went live, but my camera kind of crapped out on me. So I had to end that live stream after like 55 minutes of nothing. And then I started another live stream. That was still only my third notification or my third post of the day. So you should have still received that. Viewers can get a maximum of 3 notifications from each channel in a 24-hour period. So I guess, this is again to prevent, YouTube spamming. If you've already posted 3 times, viewers won't get notifications. So that should not be an issue from me. When you upload a YouTube video, you can choose to disable notifications to prevent hitting this limit. My notifications are on. I've checked that, so you should be receiving the notifications from me. And then very rare, there could be a system delay where they encounter an issue within their system that can cause substantial delays in delivery of notifications. So, for example, like right now, if you got notified later on that I went live, but you didn't receive the notification at the time I went live, there's a slight chance that there may be a delay with YouTube, and that caused that. But like they said, those are very rare. So then there's, like I said, there was an article, and there's somewhere. The Troubleshooter. I'm going to put links to any helpful topics down below in the video description in the event you want to look into it a little bit more. But anyways, that was basically it. So the main thing is you want to be sure that you are subscribed and that you have clicked the bell, because if you don't do both, you will not get the notifications. So with that being said, let me say hello to some other folks that have joined us here. B and Chili, how you doing tonight? And Rob Mitchell, how you doing? Yeah, YouTube is rigged. Heath B and Tito Danino, what up? How's everybody doing? I am fine today. Saw your YouTube video about Danny on St. Patty's Day. Yeah, Cinestalker and I had a great time on St. Patrick's Day. We went, I drove down to his house and stopped and picked up some booze on the way, and he got some booze, which was funny because kind of got some of the same beer. But, so great minds think alike, right? Is what I think is what we said. But then we didn't really know where the evening was going to take us. We were just going to drink some Irish liquor, which we did. And then we were going to hit a couple different bars, but because it was St. Patty's Day, a lot of these places felt like they needed to charge a cover to go in. Some of these bars down there are like, I'll go in and buy a beer because it's convenient. No way in hell am I paying a cover charge to get in some of these places. So we went to the one brewery there, had a beer, and I don't know, I haven't seen a notification from him, but my buddy John also showed up down there. So the three of us hung out, had some brewskis. It was good times over there. And then we made our way back to Cinestalker's pad, which was cool. It was really right there in walking distance, and drank until we ran out of drink, and then sat there really shitty, and woke up hungover the next day. And it's definitely, there's a reason that I like Coors Light so much, because my intent, if I drink, is not to get drunk. My intent is to have fun. I can drink Coors Lights all night long, wake up the next day fine. If I drink Miller Lite, or what I have learned, if I drink Harp all night long and Conor McGregor's Proper 12, I wake up feeling like crap. So Coors Light to me is just, that's a beer I can slam and slam and slam, and I'm fine the next day. I'm not a big fan of beer snobs. I don't like beer snobs. So if you're like, oh, it's piss beer or whatever, like, that's your opinion and you are entitled to it, but I like it. Castler Garcia just ordered Killer Party 1986 and Maniac Cop 2 on Amazon. Nice. A Maniac Cop 2 is, because Maniac Cop 2 and 3 just came out in 4K. Did you get the 4K or you got blues? And now the 2 and 3, did they come as a box set? I don't remember, but I know Cinestalker and I believe Wet Movie 1 both got the copies mailed to them, like screener copies of those two, of parts 2 and 3 of Maniac Cop. But fun films, fun, cheesy 80s horror. You gotta love it. A cover to pay more cash for what is already overpriced alcohol. It's like my idiot friend who hitting up liquor store for booze in Vegas. Yeah, they hand the shit. So here's the thing about that. Every time we go to Vegas, we always stop and hit up a liquor store before we go. They do hand you liquor for free, but I mean, technically it's not free. Pardon me, because you're tipping the waitress anyways. But still, it's $1. You're tipping $1 for that booze. So that's still a lot better price than at any other bar or something like that. But now, when you go down there, for the most part, if you're not gambling, you're not getting the free alcohol. So really, you're spending money. We go to Vegas. We like Fluffy and I'll play poker. Cinestalker, What Movie One. These guys are not big gamblers. And when I'm not gambling, but I'm there and I want to get drunk, it's a lot easier and much cheaper to actually swing by a liquor store and make a nice beer drawer. You know, you like take a towel and a plastic bag, put it in the drawer, dump all your ice in there, put your beers in there, close that drawer up, keep everything nice and cold till you're ready to drink it. So that's how we do it. But I get what you're saying. Buying booze seems counterproductive to buy booze when you can get it handed to you by a cocktail waitress, but it's just not as easy as it sounds. Rob says, as long as I drink a bunch of water before bed, I feel fine after a night of drinking, or did when I used to drink. Yeah, when I was younger, that was the solution. Maybe like a B vitamin, some Gatorade, water, something like that, and I'd be okay. But nowadays, it doesn't help the way it used to. It doesn't. Big Bird says, what did you do today? Today is actually my son's 20th birthday. So basically hung out at home here. And we had some folks over, had a nice dinner, and just cut a birthday cake right before hopping online here. Maniac Cop Special Edition from Blue Underground. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's probably the 4K, right? Yeah, that's cool. Just bought Dream a Little Dream Blue. Nice. Got Space Invaders Kino in the mail and found Hall Pass Blue to Thrift. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hall Pass is just on TV a couple days ago. That is a hysterical movie. Hall Pass is great. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. What your son's name is. You know what? I don't know that I'm ready to put my kids' names out here online. Nothing against you folks, but this video is public. Anybody can see it, and there's a lot of creepers out there. So don't really get too involved. Get my kids or family too involved in this just because of the creepers that are out there. All right. Brent Mania. But popping, I'm not doing much. Watching Coco. Nice. Coco. Like the movie Coco? Or are you talking Coco as in like Conan O'Brien Coco? X was a fun horror film from Ti West. Ti West? Okay. Ti West as in the director. I like The Roost, The House of the Devil. Is it Devil? And the Innkeepers. You know what? I'm not. I don't know the Innkeepers. That sounds really fun. I think I've heard of the Innkeepers, but those others, I'm gonna have to look those up. Pro Retro Hunter, what up? What's going on, homeboy? You're not working right now? Yeah, The House of the Devil. That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were going with that. Not dropping your kid's name on this public forum is right, right? Oh, Disney Coco. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's what I kind of figured there. Yeah, still have to get Scanner Cop. Maybe, man, I'm gonna have to go check this stuff out. I've heard of Scanners, and I've heard of Maniac Cop, but I don't know if I've heard of Scanner Cop. What's your favorite cheesy comedy movie you enjoy most people don't talk about? Um, from it, the only thing I could think of offhand is the movie Caveman from way back in the day, like early '80s. I think. I don't think it was '70s. I think it was early '80s. But there's most of the comedy movies that I like. I think are pretty mainstream. But again, I have such a hard time picking favorites just because um, like like you put me on the spot and I can't think. But also like there's so many that are so good. So I love The Hangover. I love 40-Year-Old Virgin. Um, Old School. Out of those three, I think I like The Hangover, the original one, better a little bit than the other two. But the other two, like they're pretty good as well. But yeah, it's hard for me to pick. I just have a real hard time picking favorites of anything aside from like pretty much my favorite movie of all time is Silence of the Lambs. I can tell you that. Today after seeing X, I bought Patton and Night Shift. Well, Night Shift is a fun one. Yeah, I've got Night Shift right over here. Yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I need to upgrade. Because I still got this old ass DVD right here. But yeah, gotta love Night Shift. Now I can't get it back in. There we go. Got it. Yeah, but that's a good flick right there. That's a good flick. Oh, Pro Retro Hunter, working hard. I see. Nice, nice. Um, did I see Robin's Wish yet? No, I did not. You ever seen the movie Dude with Daniel Roebuck? And I got to meet him last weekend. Nice guy. You ever see the movie Dude with Dan? Yeah, I don't know what is that. The movie Dude with Daniel Roebuck is like you got to meet Daniel Roebuck. I'm not familiar. No, I'm not. A Slumber Party Massacre remake was fun. Um. Yeah, I'm not. The original Slumber Party to me is the way to go. But you know, Slumber Party Massacre remake, definitely not going to put it in the category of this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre catastrophe. That was horrible. Hangover Part 3 in the theater with the date she fell asleep. I guess she wasn't a fan. Oh, wow. So Hangover Part 3 was much better than 2, but it was still not on par with the first one. That's for sure. Still not on par. Long live Psycho Gorman and Terrifier. You messing with me? Are you messing with me? You must know. You must know how I feel about those two movies. Yeah, I am not a fan of either of those. I think you're messing with me. Pretty sure you were like messing with me. Did you get Silence of the Lambs 4K? I got Silence of the Lambs Criterion over there, and I have not gotten the 4K just because of the Criterion Blu-ray I got. It's pretty badass. Hellfest still sucks. The Sexy Sumo, you are correct, sir. You are correct. Hellfest was just, it had so much potential, but it all gave us the biggest horror movie blue balls of all time. It looked good, cool looking theme park, shot well, great looking cast, and then they didn't kill anybody. They made a horror movie and forgot to kill people. So yes, Hellfest still sucks, and it will suck forever. If maybe they can make a remake or like an apology video or an apology movie for Hellfest, because that was bad. That was bad. But at least seeing it in the theater there with Fat Blood and the Mr. Samurai made it a little easier, kind of like having the homies around, to where we we had someone to vent to rather than having to just sit at home and start throwing stuff. So, but yeah, that's $15 or whatever that could have well been spent better off somewhere else. But how you doing tonight, Mr. Sexy Sumo? Oi, oi, man. Yeah. Hopefully, and this is, I'm not trying to pressure him in any way or anything, but talking to that Fat Samurai guy, almost daily, and he's doing seems like he's doing a lot better. Processing the loss of his dad and everything, and hopefully one of these days we'll see him back doing his thing in the dojo. So, uh, dude, starring John Cryer, Catherine Mary Stewart, Daniel Roebuck, and leaving a Western revenge story in a contemporary setting. A plot concerns three punk rockers from New York City, Cali. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool, huh? Yeah, you know what? And that's, I mean, and like John Cryer, man, he's great from Two and a Half Men. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, 8675309. Jenny, yeah. I don't remember any of the other lyrics from that song, but that was a great tune from the 80s. Yeah, gotta love that way up, dude. And there was something else I was clicking on. Did you see any of the Saw films yet? I've seen every single one that's come out so far, and I cannot wait for the new Saw film. And I agree, a bad movie is always better when watched with friends. 100%, 100%. Now, if it's a bad movie that we can laugh about, that's good. But this one, Hellfest is just like, man, it made us angry. Oh man. Oh, Esteban P, Super Villain P. What is up, Super Villain? How you doing tonight, brother? Thank you very much for the super chat. I love you too, man. It's always good hearing from Esteban. Yeah, like man, message Esteban a couple days ago, just saying, happy St. Patty's Day, and then man, him and I was pretty hammered, but man, Esteban and Sinistalker going back and forth chatting it up later that night was hysterical. Danny was like reading some of you guys' messages, and man, that was great. Definitely added to the evening there. On St. Patty's Day, having a little chat with the super villain. Yeah. Y Cats, how you doing, Y Cats? Hey, you know what? And speaking of seeing everybody in here tonight, Splinter and Altered are good films. Okay. I'm gonna go back after we're done here. I'm gonna make some notes on some of these films, and see if either I have seen or need to see them. But again, like I said, sometimes with titles, I get I start drawing blanks. I'm doing well. How are you, Y Cats? I am doing very well. I don't know why I still call you Y Cats. I should just call you Stacy. But anyways, doing very, very well. Thank you very much. But you know what? I should announce I am going to be doing the drawing for the video from the Target and recycling video. I'm going to be doing that drawing here, not Monday night when we do the news, but I'll be doing it a couple days after that. Possibly, quite possibly, we'll be doing that drawing live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Ho, 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 ho. It just might be going down this week. It just might. We'll see. If I can get this fool right here, if I can get this fool, Mr. Wet Movie One, to get in the car with me and go to Vegas, it just might happen. So, but I will be doing that drawing this week. I'll announce a specific day and time, but it's going to happen not Monday, but it will happen Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. That drawing will take place. So be on the lookout for that notification to come. But I think everybody that's wanted to enter or thought to enter has had good enough chance now. So, and yeah, no, Web Movie One, you're going to have to suck it because Super Villain apparently got mad love for the OGP. I'm sure Super Villain still loves him some Wet Movie One. Sexy Sumo just watched Martyrs last night for the first time. The original, not the remake. Really enjoyed it. It was a really good flick. You know what? I liked Martyrs. The original is better, but the remake is getting a real bad rap that I don't fully understand. I enjoyed the remake as well, but dude, that is a jacked up film and a good film. Martyrs is definitely one that you need to have in a collection, 100%. So that's cool. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We need Fat Samurai Guy to get off his hide, and I know he's had a lot going on. I know he has, but he needs to check out Antichrist so that he and I can talk about that. I'm just like, I cannot wait to either do a video review of it with him or just to chat it up with that Fat Samurai Guy about Antichrist. That one is definitely one of my most favorite jacked up movies of all time. Yeah, look, Brendan. Esteban got mad love for the wet one. That's right, Vegas, baby. That is correct. You are correct, sir. We need to make this happen. We got to work it out. Already notified Danny on St. Patty's Day that Vegas is going to be happening in the near future. He's going to see what's going on, but hopefully, if Cinestalker and What Movie One are coming, hopefully we'll get Fluffy to change his mind, because at this point, Fluffy has bowed out of Vegas. So we gotta work on him. Try and get him in the Vegas mood. Got to go, busy at work. Love you too, brother. Take it easy. Be safe out there doing what you do in the middle of the night. I'm not going to mention it, but that's if you mention on your channel stuff. But I know you're out there. Just be careful out there. What Movie One? Go away now. Go away now. That's messed up. You go away. That's messed up. How are you, OGP? Up to 375 subs on my YouTube channel. Anthony, that is awesome. That is awesome. You got to I'll check out your channel here. We'll see if maybe I can help you out, like promote one of your videos or something here for you. But that's cool, man. That's awesome. What Movie One is cool? Yeah, he's all right. I would invite What Movie One on, but I believe he is hanging out in Hollywood, big pimping right now, I think. But if you're Brendan, if you want to jump on, let me know. I'll send you a link. But I'm guessing you might be wandering the streets of LA right now, and that might not be feasible. But anyways, if you want, you know the deal. You know the deal, that one. Did you know 8675309 was a real number, and she had to get it changed because she was getting weird phone calls? I heard a story about that originally that was, and it's that number is still one of the most crank called numbers in in America, because people just dial it with different that just happened.
What's up, man?
What's up? Where are you at right now? What's going on with the wet one?
I'm at a bazaar.
Oh, look at that. Wow. That looks like a pretty cool bar. Are you like gangster status in there or what?
Oh, kind of.
So who are you with? You there with Aaron?
No. I can't discuss who I'm with, but
this guy.
There's a comedy show going to be happening in a little while.
Ooh,
just had some soup and stuff, but yeah.
Nice. So what you were telling me in private, I won't mention, but that might happen, huh?
I think I said it in the comments.
Oh, did you say in the comments? Oh, I'm still trying to. Oh, there it is. Going to see Jamie Kennedy at a comedy show in an hour or so. You suck, man. You suck. Now, have you reached out to him and spoken with him?
Nah, I'm just gonna see what happens when he comes. I don't know. He may not remember me, but who knows? We'll see.
Okay. Esteban says, "Tell the wet one I love him."
Esteban full of shit. Esteban, could you hear me, or is it? How does it sound like right now?
No, you sound fine. You sound fine. Yeah, you're great. Can you hear me well with your?
Yeah.
You got me on the Bluetooth right now, huh?
Yeah, I have the little thing plugged in, so people don't hear you.
Yeah, no, it sounds great. It really sounds fine. Yeah. Christopher Lloyd in the cast of Mandalorian 3. Yeah, I heard that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Christopher Lloyd and Leah Thompson and Tom Wilson are going to be at the Hollywood show on the 16th of next month.
Dude, no, I know. I was looking at the list, and it's like they're up to almost 100 celebrities are going to be there.
Yeah.
Man, I really want to be there.
I wonder if they're going to announce Michael J. Fox or something.
Woo!
I don't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it that often, but hopefully that'd be cool.
Well, but you know what? Maybe they don't announce him, and you just show up, and he's there. You know, so because like back east, they're having that whatever that convention is last week, where they had all the Dexter cast there, and it was just like a cluster F the whole time. People trying to get in, waiting hours and hours and hours for like a 1 second picture with the dude. You know.
Yep.
So
I'm doing that.
Michael J. Fox is showing up. That line's going to be 4 hours long.
Right.
So, Sexy Sumo. So, Brendan, have you seen Antichrist?
No, I don't want to after what you told me about it.
Okay. So, but okay. Sexy Sumo is responding to Stephen LaPierre saying, "Have you seen Inside 2007?" You have to tell OGP about that movie. Yeah. Stephen has been telling us about Inside for a while now. Is that a movie you're familiar with, Brendan?
Inside, yeah, I remember that one. It's like a lady that has a baby and stuff, or something's going on in her stomach.
Oh, is that where they cut the baby out of her or something?
Yep.
Like
Yeah, you have to watch the movie to find out, boy.
Okay. Yeah, I need to see that. One still. Yeah, and Steven's been telling us about it for a while. Oh, you brought your screen poster, huh? Look at this guy. Look at this guy rolling around the streets of Hollywood with a gigantic poster. Is it rolled up or is it in the frame?
Oh no, it's like a 12 by 18. It's like in the little top loader thing.
Oh, you got a top loader. Okay.
I got it in this thing like a dumbass.
Yeah, no, you better protect that puppy, man. You better protect it. Somebody gonna run off with that junk right there.
Hopefully, I have the right kind of marker today, but who knows?
Yeah. So at the comedy show tonight, and we'll get back to everybody's comments here in just a second. But I know Wet Movie One's not going to be able to be with us all night long, so we'll chat it up with the homie Wet One here for a few minutes before he has to go. So Jamie Kennedy's going to be there. Anybody else going to be there tonight?
A couple of other comics. I can't remember their names at the moment.
Okay, so nobody like famous on the level of like Jamie Kennedy though.
There might be, but I don't recognize the names.
Gotcha. Oh, that's cool. So, you want to spill the beans on where you're at right now, so you can get stocked up on?
I'm at this place called the Pineapple Hill Saloon, and what's it called, Sherman Oaks.
Oh, that's cool. Man, I was out in Sherman Oaks, I was Calabasas. A couple days
no,
ago.
yeah, you probably passed this area too the other day doing your job.
Yeah, it was so far, yeah. But anyways, yeah, no, I can't wait. I want to get back out there because I drove by the CD Trader and I wanted to go in so bad, and it was like 10 after 8 and they were closed. I was so pissed.
Yeah, dude, I found so many like DVDs and stuff today. I went to a Goodwill. I went to Blast from the Past. And
nice.
Damn, I found 2 DVDs that sell for over $150.
Wow. You know what's going on in Vegas right now, and I'm disappointed because it ends tomorrow.
What's that?
Is like a Rick and Morty pop-up, and they have like I can't remember all the different things involved with it, but at that new casino, the Resorts World, that new big red casino, a Rick and Morty pop-up thing is going on there right now.
I never really watched that show.
Yeah, so I'm not like Matt out there keeps telling me, oh, Rick and Morty, and Rick and Morty has a big following, but it looked really cool. It's all like neoned out and stuff. It just looks like a really cool pop-up to check out. It would have made for a great video, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But so what can we expect? Are you hammering out a bunch of videos this weekend while you're down there in LA?
Just kind of trying to chill out, to be honest. If I get something here tonight, that'd be cool. Like like a random interview or something, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
But who knows how that's gonna turn out? But I'm just kind of just chilling out, though, to be honest.
That's But that's you've had a lot of stuff going on in life, and you deserve a little like R&R. It'd be good for the soul to just kind of take it easy for a while.
Yeah, I got down here to Aaron's place on Friday night or whatever. I haven't shot one thing, so it's just one of those kind of things.
You're shooting something tonight, right?
Right now, it's
well, not right now, but are you going to be shooting something for the show?
Maybe. I mean, like it really depends how James is.
Yeah, I got you.
I mean, if he's cool, if he's down or whatever.
Yeah. And so what time does the show start? Oh,
you hear copyright music? Do I have to go?
I can't really hear it, but again, whenever you got to jump off, I don't want to keep.
Oh, I'm not like super busy, but it's just one of those things where I don't want I don't want your live stream to get taken down for. I want you there.
No, I appreciate that, but I think your Bluetooth is doing a good job of drowning that out.
Okay. I never went live on your YouTube with the headphones and on the phone before.
Yeah, no, and it's amazing. It sounds great. So Anthony Chobot says, "Hey, Wet One, how you doing?"
Yeah, man. Anthony makes some videos talk about us sometimes on there, giving us shout outs and everything.
Nice. Yeah,
shout out, Anthony.
Yeah, that's cool. And Sexy Sumo says, "Is Brendan on a date?"
Oh, I'm with the Fat Samurai guy right now.
Ooh, go make Sumo jealous.
Yeah,
make Sumo jealous.
Well, you know where Preston is? He underneath this table.
Wow. Yeah.
Don't tell him I said that because he'll kill me. But okay.
I know. He's
off down there.
As big as he is, all he has to do is go like bam, and you're toast.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it. The Guyver Part 1 with Mark Hamill and Body Bags are good. Body Bags is great. Love Body Bags. Yeah. One movie one, and I just went to that Body Bags
filming location. Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all still got to wear masks. Not out here. What about LA? You're not wearing one right now. Did they lift the mask mandate?
It seems like it. Every place I'm going to, no one said anything.
Okay, and so in the stores like Goodwill and everything, you haven't?
No, but like there's certain stores like if they say it, I'm like okay, no problem.
Yeah, it is. It's a free world, and if a store owner or manager wants you to wear a mask, that's their right, and you got to respect their right. But at the same time, if you're not going around,
one more water.
One more what?
Just some more water, please.
Oh, water.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Keeping it healthy tonight with the water. No whiskey or rum for you tonight. No tequila shots.
Nah, dude, my life's fucked up already as it is. I don't need to mess it up even more.
The Hidden Part 1. Have you seen The Hidden?
Me and Fluffy played that game before in Las Vegas when we. Actually, no. Remember we went up to. We slept in the same bed. Yes.
Yeah, no. Yeah, dude. When you guys
Thank you.
on the way up to Oregon, yeah, that was one of the most epic video moments in history. You and Fluffy spooning.
What kind of straw is this, dude?
Oh, you got the paper straw, huh?
It feels like it.
So you're gonna start drinking out of it. What's gonna happen? Your saliva is gonna moisten up, and then it's gonna stick to your lips, and then the part that's in the water will unravel. Those paper straws are horrible. I want to thank Pamela Harris for that. Hope the Blue Beetle film is good. Man, is that Castler? How do you say your name? Throwing out all these movie titles that I've never heard of before. Michael J. Fox also has some good, serious acting chops. Check out Casualties of War. Great flick. That sounds familiar. That one ring a bell to you? Casualties of War?
Nope.
Yeah. Let's see here. Eagerly awaiting the Black Adam film with Pierce Brosnan and The Rock. No, now Black Adam looks great. That does look good.
You only say that because you like The Rock. You want to show us off.
This guy right here. This guy and his jokes.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that film looks good. Like seeing The Rock in a Marvel movie is going to be kind of cool. Chesley Gibbons, what's up? What's up? Sexy Sumo, the low blows, right? Yeah, I think he's referring to you talking about Samurai being maybe under the table there.
Samurai's getting low.
Sumo, did you watch the fights today? Oh my God. The fights today were epic. There's this girl. If you don't watch UFC fights, there's a girl called Meatball. Her nickname is Meatball, but she did this like spinning round elbow, and crucified this girl. She like laid her out, like flat out, passed out cold. It was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot going on right there. What's going on? There's like a lot of commotion.
Yes, somebody dropped something. I think the 15 minutes ago there.
Wow. Why don't, you should just get up and like walk into the kitchen. Like go in the kitchen and start making yourself a sandwich.
Yeah. I'm not drunk for that.
Oh, Preston sent you the clips? Dude, the fights were amazing, man. The knockouts. There was some brutal knockouts today. So, yeah, it was great fights. Is Brendan getting any new autos soon?
Well, maybe tonight in a little bit.
Maybe tonight. Yeah, and if not, maybe also 15th and 6th. Are you just going one day to the Hollywood show?
Yeah, there's probably the 16th. Yeah, that's the only day that the main people are going to be there.
Yeah, well, and you know what I realized earlier today also is so 15th is Friday, 16th is Saturday, but then the 17th, the day after that, is Easter also. So yeah, there's a lot going on that weekend. That's going to be a tough weekend. Phantom of the Opera with Robert Englund and the Phantom of Paradise are interesting flicks. All right. I have not seen either of those. Uh-oh. Super Villain Pete, sending the love, man. Sending the love. You know, I appreciate everything Super Villain Pete does for us, man. This guy, he is a big homie. But all I do is I take everything that he's given to us and I reinvest it in the channel and just start giving stuff away. Nothing but love for the homie Super Villain. Man,
I usually take it and put it to my crack fund.
Speaking of crack, man, you should have seen the conversation that Esteban and Sinistalker were having on St. Patty's Day. They were sending each other some photos that were hysterical.
Yeah, I know. Super Villain, like I said, Super Villain's not he's not my best friend no more. He's always like talking to Danny and sending pictures of Danny of things. I'm just like,
wow. Well, I think you know what the problem is.
No. I'm not having it. Super Villain.
I'll tell you what the problem is.
I'm done with your sign house here.
You never go live anymore. You like barely ever go live.
No.
I think you went live once last week, right?
I don't remember when the last time was again.
Yeah. But yeah, and I don't see you going live anytime soon with what's going on at home, the condition of your room and stuff right now.
I know.
Yeah. Let's see. Hope the Warriors series based on the film will be good. Are they making a Warriors TV show?
Dude, that'd be badass.
Huh. It would be cool if they bring back maybe some of the original characters, like, you know, maybe they're like the dads of the people from there or whatever. Yeah, I didn't know. I hadn't heard about that. OGP, what was the movie that you and Fat Samurai reviewed about that neighborhood being taken over by gangs and stuff? Oh, that was oh man. What was that? I'm drawing a blank. I'll have to get back to you on that one, Nick. But that movie was epic. It was so good. Yeah, we loved it. Who had the dude from Battlestar Galactica was in it. The Changeling with George C. Scott is creepy. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, what movie won? Supervillain got mad love. Got mad love over here, Supervillain. Man, Supervillain, I love you. And Wet One loves you too. He's a little butthurt right now.
I'm getting wet right now.
You are getting wet. But we'll take some of these funds. Tell you what, the funds, the money, the super chats that Supervillain has sent tonight, we'll use that stuff in Vegas. We'll get some cocaine in Vegas.
Oh Jesus!
I'm kidding about the cocaine. It was a joke.
No, you're not.
It was a joke. But we'll have some fun with that. But Supervillain, got nothing but love for you, my man. Appreciate that. Yes.
I'm gonna get going. My phone's. I don't know how much longer. Yeah, I don't know how long my phone's gonna have. So I'm gonna need some sort of energy to take a lift back home.
Yes. Don't kill your battery. Yes. All right. Hey, have fun tonight, dude. I'll see you. Peace. All right. That was cool, man. Of what movie want to jump in like that on a random, this is a random video. Again, like I said, I was just really on here to address the notification issues and then kind of chat it up. So, yeah, really cool of what movie one to hop on in here for a little bit. I hope everything is okay. So here's the thing. What movie one just got a little transition going on in life. He's got some things going on, but he is healthy and he is well. So don't worry about him. You can send some prayers for him and stuff. But he's going to be all right. He is going to be all right. It's just going through a little tough time, but he's going to be good. He's got a good family around him and lots of homies that love him, and we got his back. So he's going to be okay. Warrior, the Tom Hardy film. Oh, is it? Oh, the Warrior show. Okay. So the Warrior series, not the Warriors. Okay. I read that wrong. My fault. Okay. I was thinking you were talking the Warriors. And I was like, what? Yeah. I read that wrong. My fault. Yeah. What movie one? If you see that, yeah. Esteban P got mad love, the super villain. The Endless is the sequel to Resolution. Okay. Jesse Swarbrick, how you doing tonight, Jesse? Good to see you. Thank you very much for dropping by. Appreciate that. We're doing well. We are doing well. Big Bird, Brendan, if you're still looking, trying to get caught up. Big Bird says, say hi to Jamie Kennedy tonight if you get a chance there. Last Starfighter is getting a series. Oh, really? Huh. That might be cool. Last Starfighter. Love that movie. That is a great one. Supervillain doing it up tonight, man. Supervillain is in the house. Man, we got nothing but love for you, man. We're gonna it would be cool if Supervillain could wind up in Vegas this coming week, but we're putting you on a spot there to get you all the way out to Vegas in a few days. But yeah, we're gonna be spending a little of that Supervillain cash to do it up right in Vegas. That's what we're gonna do. WB is doing a Gremlins show. Okay. I hadn't heard about that either. Yeah, Esteban P really loves him some OGP. No, he does, and OGP loves him some Esteban P. There's no question about that. Yeah, Esteban P is the man. He is the supervillain. If you guys don't know, when you hear us talking about supervillain P, it is Esteban P is the supervillain. Yes, he is. Have you ever seen The Wizard, 1989? Yes. My W's are over there. Can't go get them. But yeah, Wizard, great flick, man. Yeah, there's man, like I still one of these days, and I know I keep saying it. But I've got to do the autograph tour, and then I got to do like a collection tour, and it's just I've had a lot going on. I've been trying to get caught up on some other videos and some other things going on in life that have had me kind of busy, that have prevented me from doing that tour, because I don't want to just kind of like wing it. I want to like really make a good video and show like all the different autographs I've got, to maybe talk about where I got them and why, what they mean to me, why specifically did I get those. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then with the collection tour, I definitely want to be able to go through, look at some of the movies and talk about the ones that I think are really cool, some of my favorites. And as I'm going through them, it's a lot easier, remember as I'm pulling them out and talking about them. But those videos are going to come real soon. I'll be working on those in the very near future here. That's for sure. But yeah, man, no, Supervillain Pete is the main man. And unfortunately, the rest of the crew here, we're out in California. Supervillain's in Texas. And that's not unfortunate for him that he lives in Texas. It's just unfortunate that we live so far apart. But one of these days, we're all going to hop in the car and drive ourselves out to Texas. Plus, we had been talking for a while about trying to get the crew out to New Mexico to go visit some of those like alien locations, like UFO crash locations. and some other places in I said almost at Area 51, not Area 51, but some other places in New Mexico that would be really cool for YouTube videos. So New Mexico is really close to Supervillains, so we'll definitely have to do it up whenever the crew all gets together and does that trip. That would be epic. Let's see. Love your St. Patty's Day video. Saw some Proper 12 at the liquor store and got some. Shit is smooth as a baby's bottom. It is, right? And here's the thing. You gotta, like when Cinestalker and I drank it, it like, it's smooth, but we had just barely put it in the freezer for like 5 or 10 minutes. So it wasn't like cold yet. But when you got that stuff, when you have it in the freezer and that stuff is, it's so cold. Oh man, it is so good. That is some really good whiskey. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a Conor McGregor fan or anything like that, but that Proper 12 is some good stuff. And at first it was really expensive. It was like $35 a bottle or whatever. But now you can get it. It's like $19.99 or around $20 a bottle most places. So if you haven't had Proper 12, I recommend it. It's a good one. We enjoy it. Hell yeah, Roswell and Whataburger. Yeah. Oh yeah, Whataburger. Man, me and Esteban go get into a long conversation about Whataburger and how to do it upright. Get your burgers, get your food done, super villain style. So we got to be careful there. I don't want to spend too much time talking food tonight because man, me and Esteban, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna be talking food for hours. Have you been by Marty McFly's house location from Back to the Future? Yes, I have. As a matter of fact, I have a video. It's on the channel. You can go back and find it. Let me see. Let me. I wanted to do something anyways. Let me see if I can pull up my YouTube channel here, and if I can share it without too much detail being revealed here. I just, certain things I don't need going public. But let's see here, my videos, and maybe I can slide this on over here. And what if I do this? What if I do this right here? Let's see if I can. I'm going to try and share this screen right now. Share. Oh, I gotta stop the. Oh no, that's right. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. I'll minimize that. No, I need to. Sorry, guys. Sorry, bear with me while I'm getting this together here. Share screen. We're going to share a Chrome tab, and that is the YouTube channel. Boom. All right, there we go. So there is the YouTube channel. So here you're looking at my videos here, and it is way back. But if you go way back, you'll find there's Stand By Me. If you haven't seen that video, the Stand By Me, this is, I went here without the crew, but this particular one right here is that big bridge. That's the bridge they ran across in Stand By Me when the train was coming. Like Fluffy Gamer likes to say, train. And then we also, our Oregon crusade that we went on with Fluffy Gamer and the wet one right there. Also went to, here's the Shining Hotel I went to. So I've got, and then the Goonies locations. I've got a bunch of location videos that were a lot of fun. If you weren't subscribed back then when those came out and haven't seen them, definitely recommend go back and check those out. They were a lot of fun. Also, like down here, this one, NASA's JPL, that's NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Went and toured that and got a video of that. That was a lot of fun. This was a movie studio I toured at one point. Trying to find a wet movie, or Cinestalker and I, we went to Area 51. And let's see here. Vegas. Went to a baseball game with Cinestalker and Fluffy a long time ago. which you need to do that. Baseball starting up, need to do that again. I'm trying to find, it's way back here. Oh, this one's cool. This earthquake video. In 2014, there was an earthquake. The epicenter was literally under my house, and that's me and the guy from the news. Seriously, the news dude interviewed me in my living room. I make a goofy little skit at the beginning, but it really goes into, the true earthquake and the news and stuff with them being out in front of the house. This was a cool video, Monster Palooza. I'm trying to find the video where Cinestalker and I went to a bunch of these locations. And it's way back here. It was around this time, El Tapayac. Man, where is it? Mail time, Google Honors, Quick Fix? No, yeah, it's somewhere here. Writing, dumpster, no. It's like Cinestalker and I are out in front of. We actually, that same day we went to Teller Moro from Sons of Anarchy, and where the Teller Moro, like the motorcycle shop was, where their clubhouse was. Cinestalker and I went there as well, but I'm not seeing it. I don't know if that video is set to private for some reason or what, but I'm just not seeing it here, and that's a little disappointing. Because I was going to point it out to you guys after mentioning about that. Look at this. Super Villain Pete coming through. Oh, talking about the spam sandwich. Yes, you know what? The Cinestalker and I have been, kind of talking about, and he's going to do it one way or another, whether I'm there or not, going to do like a full spam episode, trying all the different types of spam, like we were talking about last time when you joined us. So, man, dude, Super Villain, you are the man. You are the man. And man, I'm telling you, we're gonna make, all that cash you're throwing this way, we're gonna make it worth your while. We're gonna do it up big in Vegas in your honor, sir. Have you tried the Rocks tequila called Terramana? I'm not a big drinker, but really enjoyed it. Okay. I'm not a big tequila fan, just because I've had some bad experiences with bad tequila in the past, and so I just typically avoid tequila. But if you liked it and you're not a big drinker, then I'll definitely give it a shot. Maybe we'll pick up a bottle while we're out in Vegas, and we'll get the wet one, all like sloshed up and like really wet. So that's cool. Yeah, no, thanks for the tip though. But man, look at this guy right here, man. Look at this guy, Super Villain Pete, coming through like the big homies do. Yes. Man, I don't know what happened to that video. I'm going to have to go back, because it's definitely wasn't 7 years ago. It was a while ago, but it wasn't 7 years ago. There's a Vegas video we did. Oh no, Dark Delicacies VHS Swap Meet. That was a fun one. Man, but I just can't. Oh no, here it is. I don't know why. It's this video right here.
Hello,
where
you like money? This
free advertisements. What?
Honey
What? Skip that junk. But all right, let's mute that and fast forward here. Look, here we are. There's Cinestalker and I in front of Teller Moro, the Sons of Anarchy. Look, I'm rocking my Sons of Anarchy shirt. But there we are at Teller Moro from Sons of Anarchy, where their bike, where their club was. It got blown up at that one point. And then here we go. There we are. It was at night. I've also been there in the daytime, but that day with Cinestalker, it was like getting dark. But there is Marty McFly's house right there. You can see the big like a power line poles in the background and stuff, clearly visible in the movie. But yeah, there it is, Marty McFly's house. There we were. But then also, we hit up some video stores and stuff, went to a cool restaurant, and then we did this. Look at this. Look at there's Cinestalker right there at the mall, at the Twin Pines Mall right there, where Marty McFly, look, you can see even the clip. Hopefully I don't get copyright flagged here, but there he is, Marty McFly coming to the Twin Pines Mall, meeting up with Doc right there. So, oh, look at that. Look at the samurai over here, right here on the side. But yeah, we hit up a few locations that night. That was a great day. A lot of fun in that video. So yeah, definitely went there. And I went there another time with Fluffy Gamer, and I don't remember if we did a video for that or not, but obviously I would have seen it if it was still available on the channel. So let's see. Lore Chest. Watch a lot of your videos during quarantine. Great stuff. Love the Vegas vids. Whatever happened to your friend in the wheelchair in those older videos? Never saw him in recent stuff. Lore Chest, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you enjoyed it. So the guy in the wheelchair, that he is, I almost said was, but he is my wife's stepbrother. And we had a bit of a falling out just over 5 years ago now. Just over 5 years ago. I don't want to sit and really badmouth him online or anything, just because bad-mouthing people in general is not good for, people. It's just, I don't need the hate and everything being spread around on the channel. We're trying to be positive here. But he had some demons that tested our friendship and pushed it beyond the ability to, still hang out together. And so I have not seen, heard from, or spoken to him in over 5 years now. I don't know where he is, don't know what's going on or anything. But unfortunately, things like that happen in life, and sometimes you just have to move on. And that was one of those situations where the best thing for me to do was move on with my life without him being a part of it. So Jesse says, Esteban, you are a good dude. And yes, Jesse, that is the God's honest truth. Esteban is the man. He is a great dude. Let's see. Is your next contest Wheel of Doom coming soon? One day I will win. Asked again, my computer crashed and may have missed the answer. Sorry, I had to go. I had to mute and do the whole cough thing there for a second. The video will be. I'll be going live. Let's see. Today is Saturday, so tomorrow technically starts the new week. But Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, that video will be happening. So I'll post an announcement as soon as I know. But with the possibility of being in Vegas and or other things going on, I'm not 100% sure when yet, but it will be happening. That drawing will be happening this week. Not on Monday. Monday, we're going to do the news like normal, everything to look forward to coming up in the week. But that video will happen this week coming up. And I'll post the announcement as soon as that time is set. And I'll try to keep like I do with Mondays, I'll try to keep it right at like 6 o'clock my time. So whatever that is for you, we'll try to keep it the same. So that's a time that you're familiar with. Jesse says, what is your favorite sequel? Probably Godfather 2. Let's see. Trying to think. What else? Saw 2 was a great sequel. That's a good question. Favorite sequel? There's got to be something that I'm not thinking of. So many sequels are just so bad. Like for example, the Hangover sequel. What in the hell were they thinking? Good answer, Tito. T2. Yes. T2, man, that if I had to pick between T2 or The Godfather, that's a tough one. I would probably, because I love mob movies. I really, really love mob movies. I might have to go um, with The Godfather. But yeah, Frank says, and what's up? What's going on, Frank Castle? How you doing? And Big Bird all agree that Terminator 2 is the way to go. Not with you on the wheel. What's up? What's up? Balzer, you're entered. You're good. I saw you got it. You got your proper entry in there. You're gonna be on the wheel. You're gonna be on there. Let's see here. Thoughts on Escape from LA? Escape from LA, maybe not as good as Escape from New York, in my opinion, but a fun movie. Ocean's 12 was the worst sequel. You know what? Ocean's 11 was great. Ocean's 13 was pretty good. But you're right, Ocean's 12, man. And how you doing tonight, Biscuits McGee? I don't think I mentioned your name yet tonight. So how you doing? But yeah, Ocean's 12 was not that great. Not as bad as Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8's kind of like Ghostbusters 2016 or whatever that was. If they did the movie and it wasn't specifically just about a gender swap, it could have been good. But man, you do gender swap movies and you put the same type of act, like you not a fan of that Ghostbusters, which not many people are, and Ocean's 12. Good call on that not being a great one here. Are you on the wheel? That's a good question, Big Bird. I don't recall if you properly entered. Did you enter? That would be what you would want to ask yourself. The best sequel is Addams Family Values. And Brian, how are you doing? I know I haven't said your name tonight. How you doing? Addams Family Values. I don't know that I ever. Is that with Christina Ricci in it? I don't know that I ever watched that. Hey, what's up? Long time no speak. Finally catching you live. Yeah, Retro Gamer, how you doing? I don't remember when the last time actually catching you. So yeah, dude, yeah, been forever, but hope you're doing well. And yeah, I'm glad that you were able to pop in here. It was such a random live stream tonight, and didn't really plan on it. But yeah, that's really cool. Nice that get back in touch here a little bit. Yes. Speed 2 cruise control. And how you doing tonight, Hank? Appreciate you. Speed 2 cruise control. That was the boat, right? That was the one on the boat. Speed was good, but are you messing with me? Or are you legit right now about Speed 2? TMNT 2. So I'm gonna be 100% honest. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like, I was at the point in my life when those came out where I was in my 20s and I was not ever a huge Ninja Turtle fan. I don't dislike them at all, but I don't think I've ever seen. I know I've seen the first one, but I don't think I've ever seen the sequel or any subsequent sequels or whatever there have been. But maybe that's something I need. I know, who's, OK Chief, if you are familiar with him. He's like, man, he's probably the biggest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan on the planet. So, Nick B, you ever seen The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp? I have, and it's been like a really long time. That was like, was that like late 90s, The Ninth Gate? That's like a long time ago. But I don't even know. Let's see. Yeah, no, that's one I don't even own a copy of that. But love Johnny Depp, man. I always enjoy, Johnny Depp movies. Aliens. Oh, James Cameron sure knows how to make great sequels. You know what? To me, Aliens and T2 are a tie. Those are a tie. And I'm going to give, those are both like A pluses, and I'm going to give like an A plus plus to the Godfather sequel, just because, like I love horror, or like action, sci-fi, horror, but mob movies, like they're my thing. Like look at the wall right here. Christina Ricci is in it along with Joan Cusack as villainous nanny. Okay, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to check that out. But it's good, right? You liked it? What did you do? Man, Big Bird, you could suck it. 1900, or you mean 2000? 1900. I was busy swimming around in my great grandfather's nutsack back in 1900. Just don't watch the third one. You'll be okay. All right. All right. Any other popular movie franchises you aren't a fan of? That's a good question, because now I I will say this, and I'm not going to tell you that I dislike them. I'm just not a big fan, and that is the Scream franchise. They're okay. They're good movies. Just not a big fan. Don't There's nothing wrong with them. And because of what I had heard, because I was sick. Remember, I was down with the COVID when the new Scream movie came out. And so I didn't get to go see it in the theaters. But I had heard enough, not necessarily spoilers, but I had heard enough that it was like okay to wait and watch that when it came out. And I know it's out now, but I still haven't gotten around to it. But it's one of those that I will watch. Just need to get a little time to get around to watching it. But the Scream franchise, not my favorite. And also out of horror movie franchises, like to me, the first Final Destination movie was good. But then after that, like it was like none of them impressed me at all. But I think the biggest one that will surprise most people is I'm not a big fan of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. It's not bad. I enjoy some of the movies, but Nightmare on Elm Street franchise is not, to me, on the same level of my favorites as Friday the 13th, Halloween, Saw, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's not on the level of those franchises for me. So those are a couple. Oh, you know what? And here's another franchise that will surprise if you don't already know. I have never been able to watch a full Matrix movie. I have tried on multiple occasions to sit through the first Matrix, and I just can't. It bores me to sleep. So the Matrix 1, 2, and 3, and and the new one, I haven't seen any of them just because I can't get through the first one. It's just not a fan. And I got no problem with Keanu Reeves. The rest of the cast, everything is fine. But they don't do it for me. They just don't do it for me. So this is a good call. Home Alone 2. Is that the one, something in New York or whatever, where he's not at the house, but then he sets up the booby traps at like the other family's house. It was under renovation, construction or whatever. And then he meets like the bird lady in the park. Love that movie. Love that movie. In fact, man, I hate doing this, like turning around when I'm on the live streams and stuff, just because it's like it's not good TV here, not good for. But anyways, I just recently got the first Home Alone on 4K, but I still need to upgrade this. But definitely love that movie. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, good call there. Yes. Bad Boys 2. Yeah, Bad Boys. So, to me, Bad Boys, that franchise, that's like, they're funny, but they're not like on the level of Terminator or Aliens or Godfather. kind of more like Rush Hour, where I love the Rush Hour movies. And in fact, Rush Hour 2 is great. That deserves an honorable mention. But they're slapstick, cheesy comedies. So to me, and I'm not saying they had bad stories at all, but I just love real good stories. And that's what I love so much about the Saw movies, because once you watch them enough and you find out that like the first three are all like happening at the same time, like the storylines are intertwined, that was like, it was just brilliant. I absolutely loved it. So that's why I'm just such a huge Saw fan, because of some where they went with the storytelling aspect of it. Scream 6 is coming out next year. That's cool. Yeah, I need to some point or another. I'm going to watch Scream 5, and then yeah, I'm sure I'll check out Scream 6 at some point. I'm really looking forward to Halloween Ends later this year. I think Halloween Kills was better than Halloween 2018, so hopefully Halloween Ends is a little bit better than that. But I still enjoyed them. They have their flaws, they have their issues, but I still enjoyed them. You got to watch the last Scream and put up a review. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah. Once I get around to it, I'll do that for you. I'll get my thoughts out there. I'll have my notepad up so I can bitch all about it and remember all my complaints. Has there been any must-watch movie in the past 5 years? Everything has been such a money grab and letdown. Man, let me think. Movies that I've walked away from the theater going must watch. Gosh, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I know there's got to be a couple movies that I've walked out of the theater and really been happy. Now, to me, Marvel movies and comic book movies in general are they're comics, they're comic-y, they're like cartoonish, so they're not like the storytelling that would be in like Goodfellas or The Godfather, some of those like really, really deep stories. But I really liked, the new Spider-Man movie and this new Batman movie. I'm telling you, I went in very, very cautiously. I was like kind of tippy-toeing into the water because I just was like, I don't know about, this like Robert Pattinson playing Batman, but I loved it. And last I looked, it scored an 85 on Rotten Tomatoes. I know there's a few of you out there like Rob Mitchell that didn't care for it, but that new Batman, like, to me, that I can't wait for that to come out. I will own a copy of that. But that one was really good. And that and Spider-Man, offhand are the two that I can think of that are must-sees. So did you like the Beverly Hills Cop franchise? Yes, I did. Yeah, man. Eddie Murphy back in the 80s could do no wrong. And then at some point, his career took a left turn and he started making stuff like The Haunted Mansion and just, man, it went off the rails. But Eddie Murphy back in the 80s, man, was gold. Eddie Murphy Raw and Eddie Murphy Delirious is like two of his stand-up specials from I don't know if they were on HBO or whatever they were on back in the day, but you can find them like on DVD or Blu-ray. And if you haven't ever seen Eddie Murphy Delirious or Raw, they are hysterical. So yeah, definitely enjoyed that. Ace Ventura sequel was good. Yeah, that was a good one. Again, I equate that more with like in the category of like Rush Hour, where they're funny but kind of goofy. Know What You Did Last Summer was good, but didn't care for the sequels. Yeah, and I agree with that. The first one, was like real captivating, and I almost went full game and all that, but just the franchise, I can't put that franchise up with any of the others, just because to me, I Know What You Did Last Summer probably could have been a standalone, and I heard is there another one coming at some point here? Let's see here. Mario, how you doing there, Mario? Whoa. Yeah, Mario, are you entered in the? Did you watch the Target and recycling video? Are you entered in the contest? I don't remember if I saw your name in there yet or not, but the entry period is going to end here because we're going to do the drawing here in a few days. So if you haven't done that, do recommend you do it. You've told us about the Matrix. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought I mentioned it. Yeah. Yeah, just not a big fan of the Matrix movies. I wish I could, because so many people rave, especially about the first one. But I just can't get into it for whatever reason. T2D2, T2D2. I don't know what T2D2 is. I'm confused. Brian wasn't a fan of Dune 21. Watched the whole thing and it was boring. So yeah, Dune. I wanted to like it so bad with that cast. It was like, okay. And with effects the way they are nowadays, I was like, please, let's, from the original Dune, it's just known as being long and stretched out. Like, if they really would have tightened that story up and maybe trimmed it down quite a bit, it could have been better. But I was hoping they would do that with this one. But no, they doubled down and made it twice as long. So I just, I could not get into it. Watched about 20 minutes of it before I turned it off. What did I do in 16? So in 1600 to 1699, I was swimming around in my great grandfather's nutsack. Christopher Lloyd is joining Mando season 3. Yes. No, and we love that. I don't know what character he's going to play. I don't even know if they've announced that yet or not. But I think that is badass. Love Christopher Lloyd. And here's the thing. If we can get Machete into Star Wars, we can get Christopher Lloyd into Star Wars, right? Come on now. You know, we got Samuel Jackson in Star Wars. We can get Christopher Lloyd in Star Wars. So that's cool. I'm excited for that. I cannot wait for Mando. What are they talking? We're still talking like late this year, hopefully November, December. It seems like a lot of the shows like to come back in November. So maybe we get it in November. It's always great when movies have good rewatch value. Maybe I'm jumping around in the comments here, so forgive me if some of them don't make sense to me. Vegas has a Saw theme escape room. Want to go next time I'm there? I've heard of that, and that's something that if time permits, maybe with Cinestalker and Wet Movie 1, that's something we can do. I don't know if Fluffy would be down for an escape room. Fluffy is not a big fan of haunted houses. He can be a little girly boy sometimes. And, Fluffy, with his bad knees, he has a hard time being on his feet for too long. And I would just imagine if we got stuck in there for a real long time and couldn't figure out how to get out, that might not be good news for Fluff. But I have heard about that, and that, it is something that I need to put on the list so I remember to check out. Oh, here's a good question here. Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs? Now we're starting to sound like Fat Samurai Guy's channel with like the verses. Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs? That's a tough one. That is a tough one. And I typically would have said Reservoir Dogs, but I just watched Pulp Fiction again recently and just like fell in love with it. That is tough. I don't know. And again, I have a hard time picking favorites. And that one, man, I would have to flip a coin. I would just have to flip a coin. But that's a good one. If we're going to argue or debate about which one of those is better, I would have to sit down and rewatch both of them in the same day to be able to make that decision. That is a tough one, but good question there. That's a great one. Four Rooms is underrated Tarantino movie. I don't know if I've seen that. I don't even know if I've heard of that, but everything I've seen that Tarantino has done, I have loved. And so that's one, like I said, with Castellar. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Castellar. I'm just going to go with Garcia. With what Garcia's been throwing out all these movie titles, I'm going to have to go back and make a list, and I'll add 4 rooms to that, because that, if it's a Tarantino movie, I apologize, because that is something that I should have seen and should be able to talk on. Gold movie apparently is horny. Well, that, there could be worse things in life to be. Could be a lot worse things to be than horny. Love Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, who does it? Like Big Trouble in Little China, classic, one of the all-time great films. Absolutely love Big Trouble in Little China. Tremors 1 and Short Circuit 1 are thrilling films. Yeah, Tremors again, to me, that's one of those movies we could have done like one and done, because there's what is there 8 Tremors now, 8 or 9 of them, something like that. Like, I haven't seen all the sequels just because I just haven't felt like I need to. Yeah, I don't know. Like, but Tremors 1, cool, great, plot, great idea. And Short Circuit 1, yeah, Short Circuit 2, Short Circuit 1, great, like a great movie. And the cool thing about that is, that parts, or, however much of it was filmed up in Astoria, Oregon. And so, getting to see like the bridge and other things from that movie was pretty cool when I was up there with the Fluffy Game and Mr. Wet Movie 1. So yeah, that was pretty cool. A lot of people have forgotten about the Golden Child. The Golden Child, is that a karate movie? That name sounds so familiar, and apparently I have forgotten about it too. But that name sounds very, very familiar to me. True Romance. The True Romance is a great film. Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile are fantastic. Yes, I think I like Shawshank a little bit more than Green Mile, but both of those, and those two, definitely, that would be like on that same level of like a versus. Which one would you pick? That's tough. Yeah, DC Cab. I absolutely love DC Cab, and that's one that Fat Samurai guy and myself, we were gonna do like a movie review, and he was like, pick a movie and I'll pick a movie, and I don't remember what he picked. We didn't get around to doing the video, but yeah, DC Cab was great. I own a copy, but it's back there. I'm not going to turn around and try and grab out every movie I talk about here, but yeah, but DC Cab and Moving Violations, those are very, very good ones. And DC Cab, again, just within the last few months, watch that. Golden Child, Eddie Murphy. Yeah, maybe I'll have to go back and look at that one again. The Batman did not feel 3 hours, yet The Dark Knight uses Bruce Wayne and Alfred better. And that's good and fair. And from what I've heard with the Batman, they intended it on being more about the Batman than Bruce Wayne. And I guess that was intended. I liked the cast of the Batman. Just as much, I think, as I like the cast of the Dark Knight trilogy. But you're right. Obviously, Alfred wasn't in it as much, and we saw more of the Batman than we did Bruce Wayne. I'm just glad they didn't do another origin story with it. We jumped into Batman. What do we say? It's like Batman Year 2 or something like that. They've already got the bat signal, but his tools and his weapons are more like kind of raw. They're not as developed or high tech as they are in the Dark Knight trilogy, and I kind of like that. That was pretty cool. Where there was like the one scene where he gets hit and Batman goes flying, like he just got nailed, and he gets like thrown down the street like a typical comic book or Marvel movie or something. But it really kicked his ass. It really hurt him. He wasn't able to just like get up and continue, being a badass. So I liked this Batman a lot, and I liked the fact that it didn't compete to replace the Dark Knight trilogy. To me, this is just like takes place before the Dark Knight. So, well, I mean, I guess it would take place in the middle of the Dark Knight trilogy because you have Batman, right? Whatever, it obviously they're two different worlds, two different universes of Batman, whatever. But I like that it was a different Batman. I really enjoyed it. My cousin Vinny, no, that's a great one. These two Utes, these two Utes over here, these two Utes, yeah, and fun cast. Mr. Herman Munster was in that, but yeah, man, I'm totally drawing a blank on her name. What's her name? The chick in that, great actress, But anyways, yeah, no, My Cousin Vinny was a good one. Yeah, definitely. Distinguished Gentleman is one of your favorite Eddie Murphy movies. Very underrated. Yeah, you know what? That's been on forever since I've seen that. But I know I've seen it, but it's just like, man, it's been a long time. Being chilly. Okay, if you're already gone, sorry I missed you, but yeah, appreciate you being here. Take care, and definitely be back Monday, 6:00. Have you seen Black Mass with Johnny Depp? It's about the Boston gangster Whitey Bulger. Love Johnny Depp, love mob movies, and love me some Boston. Yes, that is a great movie. I really love it. Also, like on those lines, like The Departed movie being like loosely based off of like Whitey Bulger's life and stuff. Also a great movie. I think I like The Departed a little bit better than Black Mass, but love Black Mass. And I was, you know what, when at first seeing Johnny Depp in makeup, with like the hair and everything, was like, I don't know if this young Johnny Depp is going to be able to pull off Whitey Bulger. But Johnny Depp is, I mean, what an amazing actor. Like, again, picking favorites is tough, but Johnny Depp might be the most talented actor of our lifetime. He is just so amazing. Oh yeah, Marissa Tomei. Thank you very much. Yeah, Marissa Tomei is great. Wild Hogs. That was a fun movie, but again, kind of goofy and cheesy. But that's one that watched it, and a few years later, it was on TV, so I watched it from whatever point I picked up on. But that's one of those that'd be tough to like sit through over and over and over. But definitely a fun movie, yeah. Batmobile scene felt like Batman is thinking in Scarface mode. Say hello to my little fast friend, right? No, the scene when he's driving the Batmobile and it comes flying out of the fire and everything, it's like, yes, thank you. We needed that. We so needed that. It just gave that movie like that ultimate like kind of heavy metal feel to it. I just absolutely loved it. That scene was so good. Yes. Is that Donnie Brasco poster of Fugazi? Oh, this guy over here. You know what? I don't remember where I think somebody gave that to me, but it's like the thing. It's printed on wood. It's not like an actual poster. It's like that's a big giant piece of wood that's hanging from the door there now. It probably weighs 10 pounds or more. But I've had it for such a long time, and it'd been sitting in my garage, and I just had nothing to do with it. I'd been stacking it up over here just to kind of put in the background, so the background wasn't just so plain back there. But I went and got these. I'm horrible at pointing backwards. Right there, a thing up there. But anyways, it hooks over the door, and then kind of has a little hooky out that you can hang stuff on. And so I was able to hang that because it's got one of those string things on the back. So yeah, that's about that. But I love that movie, and I've had nothing to do with that until I just got those little things hanging over the door. And so yeah, it's got itself a new home now. Donnie Brasco and Mobsters with Christian Slater. Good mafia films. Yeah. Christian Slater is, you know, not my favorite mobster actor. Just, but who knows? When I watched The Sopranos, um, I was like, man, Steve Buscemi coming in here to play a mobster, ugh. But he was good. And then Boardwalk Empire was like, it wasn't Sopranos level good, but it was pretty damn good too. So, that's one that might be able to grow on me someday or whatever. But Christian Slater, I mean, in general, Christian Slater's always to me been like a good like supporting actor. But as far as like being the star of the show, he just doesn't have that it. Frailty. Frailty is a good movie. Yes, love that movie. Horror film Fallen with Denzel is good. Yeah, Fallen is one of the Denzel movies that I don't think I've seen, and I need to see that. That's an older one, right? That's like when he was really young, and I might even own it and just haven't gotten around. Because there was a Denzel movie that I picked up recently that I haven't seen yet. Let's see, Family. Okay, no, I don't own Fallen. Sorry, and my microphone sucks. When I roll away like that, I know it's hard to hear me, so I apologize. That's why I hate scooting away to go look at movies and stuff. Had to watch a couple scenes from Casino. That's probably the best Vegas movie. I absolutely love Casino, and I when I was over at Cinestalker's house the other night, I mentioned to him that I had seen in if you remember in Casino when Robert De Niro's character shows up and Sharon Stone and what's his name? James Woods. Sharon Stone and James Woods are sitting there eating. She's like giving him the money. Robert De Niro shows up and kind of punks him, takes the money back, and then they James Woods is kind of like escorted outside, and then Robert De Niro tells Sharon Stone, come on, I want to show you something. And he drags her outside. You see James Woods getting his ass kicked. That strip mall in Vegas is still there. And when we go to Vegas, we're going to check that out. Let me see if I can pull up maps and I'll show you where they filmed that right now. It's pretty cool because it is really close to downtown where we're staying all the time. But I had, for whatever reason, just never considered looking at casino filming locations. So here we go. So let me pull. Oh, I guess I don't know what I did, but it's not sharing that screen. So let's share a screen. We're going to share a Chrome tab. Google Maps. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So so you can see. Tito, where are you at? There we go, Tito. So here we are in Vegas right here, and the Vegas Strip. If you don't know, so it shows here's MGM Grand. All this area right here is the Vegas Strip. You zoom in, you see the Venetian, or as Carrot Top calls it, the good old Venetian. Treasure Island, Bally's, Planet Hollywood, Aria, Park MGM, Excalibur, Luxor, they're all here. And then so if you go down here, down to downtown Las Vegas, a lot of people call it old Las Vegas. But here's the thing. It's not any older than the rest of Vegas. It boomed as far as a lot of casinos popping up before the Strip really, really did. But it is amazing place to stay. Don't feel like downtown Vegas is a dump or anything. There's nice hotels. There's some newer hotels, and you've got all the street performers, and you've got the overhead light show that happens all the time. So downtown Vegas is amazing, and so we love staying here at the Four Queens. Pull it up on a satellite view here. Four Queens is right here. We love staying here, and you can see here's the big canopy top right here. And so if you're in Vegas and you see this, and I'm going to go back to layers here, just the street, the whatever, the non-satellite. our Fremont Street is still right here. And this street, Main Street, if we follow this down, this is the freeway, Highway 95. If you follow that down here and come out this way, right here is the parking lot that they shot the scene where Robert De Niro dragged Sharon Stone out so she could see James Woods' character getting his ass kicked. And pull that up. So we zoom in here. Robert De Niro, they were in this building here, was that restaurant, and they came out a door like right here, and James Woods was parked over in this area in that convertible where he got left bloodied up, got his ass kicked and left bloodied up. And Robert De Niro and Sharon Stone pulled out of the parking lot and drove down the road this way down here. And now we also remember there was a scene where, or a shot in that scene where Joe Pesci was parked across the street. Nowadays, obviously, this is a mess and a junkyard over here. I don't know in 1995 or 1994 when that scene was filmed what was across the street. But look at it. It looks like a dead person in there. Is that like, did we just discover something on live TV or live YouTube video together here? Is that like a dead body in that junkyard over there? What's going on there? What is that? Look at it. It looks like it's his legs right there and his arms are kind of spread out. Somebody got whacked. It's a mob parking lot. Somebody got whacked over there. But anyways, this is that parking lot. And you can see how close. I mean, you're talking from here, just right down here to Fremont Street. I mean, it's almost like walking distance. You could walk there probably. It'd probably take you 15 or 20 minutes to walk over there. But anyways, we'll just drive over there and check it out. But we're going to go there when we're in Vegas here at some point. So that's going to be really fun. Checking out some of the locations from Casino in Vegas. And I've heard some stories of some other mob related places in the Vegas area that I need to check out. So definitely looking forward to getting back out there and doing some of that stuff and hanging out with the boys. The Untouchables, yes, great movie. Love The Untouchable. Zorro with George Hamilton. Zorro the Gay Blade with George Hamilton. That, I remember Zorro. I don't remember it being called the Gay Blade. Was it really called that? But I remember the Zorro with George Hamilton and enjoying that. But it's been a real long time. If they did a remake of the Last Action Hero 2022, it would probably be hour and a half commercial with sprinkles of nostalgia. Yeah. There, I'm not a huge fan of remakes. There's endless possibilities of ideas and stories you could write. And, it definitely is frustrating sometimes when there's bad movies made. Look at this. Super Villain Pete came through again. Sorry, it was a couple minutes ago. Super Villain, my bad. But man, I was so far behind in the comments here that I didn't notice that till now. Super Villain Pete, man, I can't say this enough, man. I love you, brother, and I appreciate everything. We're doing it up big in your name in Vegas. We are doing it up big for you. Yes, that's going to happen. No Escape Ray Liotta is a good island. I don't know if I've seen that. I like Ray Liotta. Win it big for me. We're going to win it big for you. We're about to. We're going to do it up big. Maybe we'll try and get on a live stream and drag you in while we're there in Vegas. Have you ever seen Encino Man with Brendan Fraser and Pauly Shore? Whatever happened to Brendan Fraser? Man, Encino Man, that was like, man, like you said, it was 1992, but it's been forever since I seen that. But Encino Man was hysterical. Loved, Brendan Fraser playing the caveman or, whatever you're going to use, a caveman. He was ice age, whatever, frozen dude. That was hilarious. It was funny. Goofy, slapstick, cheesy, anything with Pauly Shore is. But that was a good one. Probably Pauly Shore's best movie. Because you look at like the movies Pauly Shore's been in, like, But yeah, man, sucks what happened to Brendan Fraser. I mean, I don't know the whole story. I'm not too much into like the whole gossip and everything. But from like the last Mummy movie where he was in such good shape, and then seeing him now, the Mummy movie he was in, I think they did mummy movies without him, maybe with like The Rock or something. But seeing him, the last time ever seeing him where he was like in good shape, and then to seeing him now where he's like, heavy, kind of losing his hair, stuff like that. It sucks, but we get old. We get old, and the older you get, the lower your testosterone gets, the harder it is to keep weight off. And I mean, like, I'm like, a prime example. I've been like, man, really struggling. Over the past year, like the pandemic, what it did and changed lives and stuff has still not unaffected me, where I'm not back working. I'm not working like a day job, and so having a lot of time, like just sitting on my butt, either editing or working on different things where I'm not up and active anymore. I have put on a lot of weight, and I really need to get off my lazy ass. And like, we got a Peloton in the other room that I need to get on, which Peloton's a lot of fun, actually, with the little videos and stuff, but it's pointing the TV. I can watch a movie and get on there, or just go for walks or whatever. I need to do more. I know I do, but but I don't know what exactly happened to Brendan Fraser, but it sucks. But he seems like just such a genuinely good person. So I'm happy to see that his career is starting to come back, and that he's getting more gigs and doing things. So he just seems like a good dude. So Sharon Stone was a badass in Police Academy 4 and Total Recall. Dude, yeah, no, Total Recall, man. Oh my God. Yeah. Sean Connery in Time Bandits is a good time. Yes, Time Bandits is a classic. I got that Criterion right over here somewhere. But yeah, no, Time Bandits. When I saw that on Criterion, I was like, must own that. Tito, I know you're here. I know you're here. Final Destination, Part 1, the bus kill scene made everybody right. Right. You're talking at the very end of the movie, right? We're like, oh, you're good. Wham! No. I don't remember if that was the end of it. I think that was like at the end of the movie, right? Mm-mm-mm. Your sister Alexis Norwood is going to move to Vegas. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, Vegas. You got to be careful moving to Vegas. You got to be careful because you can gamble and lose a lot of money and get in trouble. Yes, old Vegasness probably better experience. Oh, yes, old Vegas is probably better experience unless you're in the 1%. Correctamundo. Yeah, if money is not a thing to you, then yeah, go stay at the Wynn or stay at one of the newer hotels and live it up in the fancy steakhouse and stuff. But if you're just looking for a good old rowdy time and having fun and getting wasted, old school Vegas, it's downtown Vegas is where it's at. James Woods, Videodrome, Cat's Eye, and The Hard Way. Man, you're just throwing out movie titles here, man. Oh man, yeah, Videodrome, man. There you go. Sharon Stone was awesome. Basic Instinct, yes. Dude, Sharon Stone, man. No, like her IMDb, her resume is very good, very good. Brendan Fraser, Batgirl film, villain, Firefly. Yeah. Some of the comments, like, I apologize, getting a little bit lost. Hello, Justin Movie Reviews. Hello, Justin Movie Reviews. How you doing, Justin Movie Reviews? Love your videos. Keeping up with some movies lately and TV shows like me. Your email address again tomorrow. Like me, your email address again tomorrow. I'm losing you. Encino Man was great, and The Mummy was good. Agreed. Just a movie ruse. You looking for a shout out? What's going on? Saying your name over and over and over and over and over. I don't mind. I'll shout you out. Running Scared with Billy Crystal is a fun action. And Billy Crystal, man, like, man, some of the movies he did, there's some very, very funny stuff. Do you have Disney Plus? Have Friends box set, The Dress Again, please. I do have Disney Plus, and you are losing me. You're losing me. Justin Movie Reviews. Hi, what movie won? Me, The Address Again. I started The Address. Hold it again, please. Justin movie reviews. Send it to me, the address, and I'll be ready to live stream on my birthday. Okay, Justin, I'm losing you. Are you drinking tonight? What's going on over there? Waxwork Part 1 is a great horror comedy. Okay, I don't think I've seen. I don't think I've seen that. Don't know. The Casper movie. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, look, Canadian Blu-ray. I'm only about a minute behind right now. Mr. Daniel, how you doing? Canadian Blu-ray. I remember seeing that you were talking about stopping doing YouTube videos yourself. Are you still not doing videos? Hopefully someday you continue, man. I don't comment every time, just because sometimes I can't, or things going on or whatever. But man, you were always coming up on some really, really cool stuff. So I enjoy the content. So Daniel, hopefully that's something you get back to doing if you really did stop doing it. AZ Styles 20. What is going on? I said AZ Styles, A Styles. But man, A Styles, I have been seeing your name on YouTube for years and years and years. How are you doing? My chauffeur, a funny comedy with the actor from Flash Gordon. Okay. And I don't think I've seen that one. I want to watch that A24 film X. Yeah, you know what? I've been hearing everybody's been saying X is really good. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet though. Have a friend's house, and then we can do it for February. Justin. Okay. Yeah, your messages are coming in. I'm kind of scrambled or something here, but I know what you're talking about. But yeah, private message. Want to watch? But yeah, no. Esteban. Yeah, man. That one's good. As far as what everybody's saying, and so definitely looking forward to checking that out. So maybe we can check that out, and we could jump on a live stream together and talk about it. Give it our thoughts. Do a little review here. So yeah, I remember Garcia. You were saying earlier. I think you commented about X being good. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Right on. Well, I've been on here a couple hours, everybody. I'm going to go ahead. I think I'm going to review once more really quick for those that weren't here. Just go really, really fast through some of the notes from what what YouTube sent me. I'll do that before we go. A couple more comments coming in. Tywis film Valley of Violence with John Travolta and Ethan Hawke. Huh. John Travolta and Ethan Hawke. Huh? I haven't seen that, but that's cool. Do you like Night of the Creeps? Maybe I should have mentioned no, because we're talking franchises. I wanted to like Night of the Creeps so bad, and maybe in '86 I would have, but the effects and stuff are just like ooh, and that is one that boom, 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 boom. Got it right here. But yeah, man, I want to like this so bad, but I'm not a big fan. I'm just not. I will still be posting videos. I just haven't had the extra money to get anything new. Yeah, I remember you were saying that. Yeah. Well, hopefully, things change for you. Hopefully your mom's enjoying retirement. And, I'm wondering, is, your mom being retired now, is that why things have kind of tightened up for you? Having to adjust to that lifestyle. But, yeah, hopefully your mom's enjoying her retirement. And hopefully, you two are enjoying spending a little more time together. But I get it. That's a bummer. But, yeah, I'm subscribed. And when you're posting them, I'll be checking them out, Daniel. That's for sure. So yeah, Canadian Blu-ray, guys. This guy is like, if you don't know or haven't subscribed to Canadian Blu-ray, his collection, he just has this amazing collection. And Daniel first came on the channel when we were doing nothing but video game stuff here. And Daniel has an amazing collection of old school Nintendo, like I want to say like Super Nintendo, NES games with like the boxes and everything original from back in the day. Yeah, just he has just some amazing stuff. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing me and Wet Movie One don't know where Canadian Blu-ray lives, or we might be over at his house, like stocking him up, like trying to come up on some of his goods, because he has some really cool stuff. So if you haven't seen his videos, you got to check him out. You know, he's the videos are still there, you know, even if he hasn't released anything lately. But yeah, just some of the cool stuff that he's ever picked up over the years. So House Part 1 with Will Catt from The Greatest American Hero. You're talking to the first House movie? Yeah, no, the original House movie is great. Yeah. Upload video March 14th. Okay. All right. You're losing me here. Oh, you haven't killed each other yet. Yeah, no, sometimes when you spend too much time together, that can be a bit of a challenge. Kind of get under each other's skin a little bit sometimes. So yeah, I get that. That can be tough, but you know, you gotta appreciate each other, you know, and enjoy, because you know, life flies, man. Time flies, and you know, someday, hopefully, it's a long time from now, but someday, you know, your mom won't be around. You'll be in the same boat as like you know, Fluffy and myself, and you know, we don't have our moms here anymore. So got to appreciate family. Got to appreciate, as tough as it is sometimes, you got to appreciate each other, and try and do what you can to enjoy each other while you still have them. So it's really cool that you get to spend so much time with your mom. And yeah, hopefully you don't kill each other. That would be a bad thing. So working right now. If you're still on a bit, I'll drop in. Right on. I get it. I understand. I'm not sure how much longer I'll be on here. But yeah, I'll be going live again Monday. Every Monday at 6:00 Western, we will be live every single Monday. Do you like Conor McGregor whiskey? Yes, I do. If you haven't seen the video that I did with Cinestalker from a couple days ago on St. Patty's Day, we got a bottle of it. I picked up a bottle of it because I love it. It is a very smooth Irish whiskey. And I'm not just saying it because I'm a Conor McGregor fan. I really enjoy it. And my buddy Matt, aka the Anonymous Boozer out in Vegas, between me and him, we've killed multiple bottles of the Proper 12 Conor McGregor's whiskey. Yes. Yeah. Fresh is part pet, the loved ones, and American Psycho. American Psycho is good. Yeah. I love American Psycho. Yeah. Love your videos, OGP. Always look forward to your live streams. You are super chill, great dude. So glad I found you through. Oh yeah, Mac Danny, Cinestalker. Yeah, dude, Cinestalker is the man. And I appreciate the kind words. I really do. You know, yeah, I'm not trying to be you know, anything that I'm not. Just, you know, this is just me. I like movies, I like autographs, I like playing old school video games. I like riding my Harley. I love my family. And you know, there's a lot going on in life. I'm pretty blessed, and you know, I just like to be able to, you know, chat with people, spend some time, you know, hanging out, talking movies or whatever with the guys, because, you know, and here's the thing, one of the things I want to mention, but Jesse, again, thanks for those kind words. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that. And yeah, no, Danny is the big homie. Love Danny. But one of the things, I enjoy talking movies, and I, you know, we're talking video games, we're talking whatever, UFC fighting, some wrestling stuff from time to time, or whatever it is. But just because, you know, I enjoy it and I love it, hopefully you don't mistake me for, you know, ever being like, you know, an expert or anything like that. For example, and he might debate this or, you know, whatever, but you talked to Fat Samurai Guy about older, like kung fu movies, martial arts movies, and he could tell you so many facts and stuff that I'll never ever be able to remember. I'm not good with names and stuff like that. But I love the movies. I love watching. I love hanging out with people and just talking and that. So you know, hopefully, you know, it's just, you know, because I haven't seen a movie, or, you know, maybe don't know about a movie or whatever. I love getting the recommendations and checking stuff out. and then trying to come back and then talk about them with you guys at a later time. But I love a lot of stuff. Doesn't mean I'm an expert in it, like the jack of all trades, master of none. I like to consider myself a master of filmmaking. And man, the movie that we shot over last summer is gonna blow your doors off. But it's still being edited and stuff, so don't expect that anytime soon. But when it comes out, it's gonna be amazing. But anyways, as far as hanging out, talking movies and stuff, I just can't get enough of it. And this is just me being me, not trying to be anything different or whatever. So I appreciate the kind words and I just appreciate everybody just hanging out and talking movies and stuff. Is this Justin guy drunk? Justin, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying not to block, but I think we're just going to throw Justin a timeout till he figures out what's going on there. Hello from Ireland. How are you this evening? I am doing wonderful. Ireland, it's morning over there. Man, you know what? And it was like 80 degrees outside today. The weather was beautiful. I'm doing really, really well. Yep, I'm doing really, really well. Thank you. And I hope the same for you over there in Ireland. Hopefully you're doing very well as well. It's always a good time when you go live, OGP. Frank, I appreciate that. I really, really do. Just hanging out, chatting it up. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. I appreciate that. Watch a film tonight called Dinner in America. Huh. Never heard of it. What's that about? Did you see Slumber Party Massacre Remake? I have seen that, and it's not on par with the original, but not the worst thing ever. But definitely prefer the original. Yeah. So I'm going to take a break from the comments here for a second. And for those of you that are here that hadn't heard my little spiel, give me about 2 or 3 minutes. Lend me your ear for like 2 or 3 minutes to kind of review this, just in case you hadn't heard. I do want to bring this up real quick here. And it was, the original main reason for me coming on tonight. And whoa, what's going on there? Let's see. Did I fix that? Wow, that was a trip. That was crazy. I don't know if that was flickering like that for you guys, but it went crazy for me. But anyways, I just want to mention, I was having some of you tell me that you were not getting notifications when I went live or uploaded videos, and including Fluffy wasn't. So I reached out to YouTube to ask them about them. And so the main points about that, they said there are 10.1% of your subscribers that have enabled the notification for your channel, while 4.3% on notifications and for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. Basically what they're saying is less than 10%, about 4.3% of all my subscribers have clicked the bell. And so where it says, when you subscribe, you have to click the bell to get the notifications. You can be subscribed and it will show up in your subscriptions when you click on it. But if you want to get notified, you have to click the bell. So that was the point of this video, was to do that, and also mention the YouTube folks that responded to me said if your bell is set to personalized, so you have to go into your settings on YouTube and the easiest way to do that is to click on the bell, because usually it pulls up your settings right there and asks you, if you want to change your settings. But if you have it set to personalized rather than all notifications, you're not going to get any notifications for channels that you have not clicked the bell on. So what you want to do is set your YouTube channel to allow all notifications, and then the channels that you want to get notifications from, click the bell. So recommend, if you're not subscribed to a million different channels, let's just say you're subscribed to like 10, you would go on there and be subscribed to everybody you want, but set your notifications to all. And then if there was one channel that you didn't care about notifications from, you could unclick the bell or undo it. But your notifications have to be set for all, because if your notifications are turned off, you will not receive notifications when I go live. And these numbers is 10.1% of my subscribers have enabled notifications. That is specifically for this channel. And this is not a canned email, because you can see they referred to my recycling and Target video. So they are aware, and they specifically looked at and did their homework on my channel. So make sure that you have that bell clicked and your notifications are enabled, so that way you can get the notifications when I do go live or something. So that I just wanted to mention that that is, if you are not getting notifications, that's possibly why. And there was a couple tips, links to tips from them on how to adjust that I'll when I'm done with this, I'll end up putting in the video description box down below. So OGP, is Area 51 worth riding to from Vegas? The honest answer to that is no, because once you get there, it's just a road with like warning signs saying don't go any further or you're subject to arrest. So it's just that there's like a little robot looking thing out there that has a camera on it, that the camera will follow you around. It will look at you. So there's that. Being there is kind of a cool experience, but it is I think like a 2.5 hour drive from Vegas. It's way out there. Now, that being said, if you are going out to Area 51 and you're going to go to Rachel, Nevada, where the little Ailey Inn is, and have lunch there, they have a kitchen. You can have lunch. They have like a gift shop. They have some pool tables. And Cinestalker and I had like an alien stout beer that was really good. If you're going to go out there and do it all up, and then also on the way out, there's the Alien Research Center. If you're going to stop and check those places out, it is kind of a fun adventure, yes. But just to go out to go to Area 51, it kind of is anticlimactic. There's where the black mailbox, or whatever color it was, I think, was it black mailbox? But there was this mailbox where guy that owned land outside of Area 51 used to come out and check his mail. And I guess all kinds of people were leaving letters for to aliens or something in there. And the mailbox is gone now, but there's like some junk and some old stuff around where that mailbox was. So that's kind of an interesting place to check out. Like when Cinestalker and I went out there, it had snowed. So there was like snow all over the ground. It was crazy. But also there was like a couple dead cows that were upside down right off the side of the road, which was really weird. So if you're seeing weird things going on, if you're going to stop at the little Alien in Rachel, Nevada, if you're going to go to the Alien Research Center, do all of that stuff. It is a fun adventure, and I would recommend it. But if you're just driving out there to go to the Area 51 gate, it's like I said, anticlimactic. But there's, gosh, what else? If you're going out of town, there's like fireworks places you can check out when you go up there. But it's going to take a whole day. If you're going up there from Vegas, it is going to take up a whole day. So don't think it's something that you can run out there and run back real quick. Just if you've got a day to give in Vegas, then do it. And I recommend leaving early in the day, or you're going to be driving back in the middle of the night, just because by the time you get out there and explore all that stuff, it'll be dark by the time you're coming back. Upside down cows equals aliens, right? And if you go back and watch that video, if you haven't ever seen it, that's what we talk about, where those cows abducted and then dropped back down. Is that what happened there? It's very, very crazy. But we had such a great time. Danny and I had such a great time out there. And, he loves adventures and stuff. Obviously, if you've seen his channel, all the different places he goes to with abandoned train cars and train tracks. And alien people out in the desert and stuff, all these different crazy places that Cinestalker goes to. He was like the perfect guy to go on that adventure with. Yeah, we had a great time out there. So with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up now. I appreciate every single one of you for being here tonight. Everybody that dropped in, I really, really do. Thank you all so much for being a part of this channel. Without all of you guys and gals, this channel would be nothing. I'd be sitting here talking to myself, and that would get old really fast. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here. As I always wish you all stay safe. Don't go getting no COVID. Be respectful to each other. I know there's people that want to wear masks. There's people that don't want to wear masks. Let's not judge each other. Let each other do what you want to do and live your lives. Let's just, stay positive and try and have those good vibes. I believe today is Saturday night. So probably the next time I will see you, the next video you'll get from me will be at 6 p.m. on Monday when I go live with the coming week's news. And I filmed a product review for a new camera I just bought. So I'll be putting up a product review video. We'll do the drawing for the other for that other contest. We'll do that later in the week. So a lot of good stuff coming up. Plus, whenever I get to these room tours here, that'll all happen in the near future. So a lot of good stuff, and especially if we're in Vegas, there's going to be a couple sweet Vegas videos coming out of that. So, anyways, dude, this guy right here, this guy John is the one. I'm not sure, John, if you have seen it or not, but you do make a cameo in the St. Patty's Day video that went up yesterday, which is available right here on the channel if you so choose to peruse. So, yes, good night. Good night, everybody. Jesse, thank you. I will have a good night. You all have a good night. And until Monday at 6, when we are talking everything movie and entertainment news, you all be safe, take care, and I will see you, John, Vegas in a couple days. We're going to talk about that. But for right now, I'm out because I've been going 2.5 hours.